one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk.
Yes, Mayor. Board of Commissioners public meeting Wednesday, November 8th, 2017. The time is 7:06. Pursuant to the requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, notice of this meeting was published in December 1st, 2016 issues of the Nutley Sun and the Herald News, and the December 2nd, 2016 issues of the Star Ledger. A copy of this notice has been posted on the Nutley Town Hall Bulletin Board, and a copy is on file in the Municipal Clerk's office. Commissioner Rogers is absent excused. Commissioner Tucci is absent excused. Commissioner Evans?
Here.
Commissioner Petracco? Mayor Scarpelli?
Here.
All present, Mayor, except for Commissioner Rogers and Commissioner Tucci, they are absent excused.
I'd just like to have a moment of silence for our fellow Americans who died over the weekend in Texas. It seems like we have to have these moments of silence way too much. Thank you. Madam Clerk.
Yes, Mayor, we have regular meeting minutes for September 19, 2017, October 3rd, 2017, and October 17, 2017. We need a motion.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye.
We have executive session minutes for September 19, 2017, for sessions 1 and 2, October 3rd, 2017, for session 1, October 3rd, 2017, for session 2, and October 17th for 2017.
Move the minutes.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. Communications.
Yes, Mayor. The Friends of Nutley Library have submitted an application for a social fair permit to hold the Nutley Hall of Fame induction ceremony on Sunday, November 19, 2017, between 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. at the Nutley Library. Need a motion?
Move it.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye.
The Nutley Irish Alliance has submitted an application for a social fair permit to hold an event on November 11, 2017, between 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. at the Parks and Recreation Building.
Move it.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye.
And that's it for communications, Mayor.
Commissioner Evans, the best practices.
Yes, Mayor. We annually have to submit a best practices analysis to the Division of Community Affairs. And each year we need to exceed a minimum number of, in effect, correct answers. Tonight we're reading into the record that we have completed the checklist and that we have exceeded the minimum requirement as stated by the DCA. What's important for us is that if you are below the minimum requirement, it could cause you to have a reduction in your state aid. So since we're above the minimum requirement, we don't have that risk, other than what the budget risk is for this state in its present condition. So just wanted to acknowledge that we've completed it, and with that on the record, it can be submitted to the DCA.
Thank you, Commissioner. Reports. I have a Public Works report, and Commissioner Tucci has a Shade Tree report. Commissioner Evans.
And I have a Code Enforcement Department report for the month of October.
Bills, Madam Clerk.
Yes, Mayor. Bill list for Wednesday, November 8, 2017. Public Affairs, $117,699.15. Revenue and Finance, $7,621,534.00. Public Safety, $84,140.02. Public Works, $367,28. Parks and Public Property, $696,355.14. Payroll overtime for October 20th, 2017 is $843,392.65. And payroll for November, the total payroll is $951,339.05, for a grand total of $10,451,827.29.
Move the bills.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye.
And that's it for bills, Mayor.
All right, let's move to public comment on agenda items only. Madam Clerk?
Yes, Mayor. All persons addressing the Board of Commissioners regarding community concerns should approach the microphone and provide their name and address for the record. Unless further time is granted by the Board, each person shall limit their address to 3 minutes. All remarks to the Board and its individual members must be addressed to the Mayor. The Mayor may defer citizen comments to the appropriate member of the Board. Dialogue between citizens and others addressing the Board shall be allowed unless the Mayor or presiding officer or the majority of the membership of the Board shall determine that the interests of decorum and/or the expeditious conduct of municipal business are being adversely affected by such dialogue.
Anybody like to address the Board of Commissioners on agenda items only? Seeing none, let's move on to Board of Commissioner announcements. Any announcement, Commissioners? We'll skip over ordinance introductions, and we'll go to resolutions.
Joe, Mayor?
Yes. Oh,
On 60 Glendale Street. I wanted to introduce
an ordinance. You want to introduce an ordinance?
Correct.
Madam
We're supposed
Clerk,
to
asked
have
you to come here, and we will do that at the end of the meeting, all right? Commissioner Rogers, I'll read his resolutions. Whereas pursuant to NJSA 4067-23.1, Arbor Hills is recognized as a qualified private community, and whereas the township is responsible to reimburse the qualified community for certain services, including solid waste disposal, or to provide said services to the qualified private community in the same fashion as the municipality provides these services on public roads and streets. Whereas the township has elected to reimburse Arbor Hills for solid waste disposal services from January 1st through December 31st, 2018, at a rate of $7 per unit per month, and whereas funds will be available from account number 8-01-138-200 and have been certified by the Chief Financial Officer, said certification be attached to this resolution. Now therefore it be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley and the County of Essex as follows. 1. The Mayor and the Township Clerk are hereby authorized to enter into a municipal services agreement for solid waste collection and disposal with 432 owners at One River Road, Nutley, New Jersey, known as Arbor Hills, in a form approved by the Township Attorney. 2. A copy of this resolution, as well as municipal services agreement, shall be placed on file with the clerk, and a notice of this action shall be printed once in the Nutley Sun. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. This is Resolution 24617 that declares Alzheimer's Disease Awareness Month. For this month, be it further resolved, we recognize that individuals, families, friends, and caregivers dealing with the devastating effects of Alzheimer's disease, the researchers who are seeking to a cause or causes and cure, and the educational programs and support service provided by the local and national Alzheimer's organizations. Move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. This is Resolution 247-17. Declares November as National Diabetes Awareness Month and recognizes November 14th at World Diabetes Day, Women and Diabetes in the World Diabetes Day for 2017, and move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. Resolution 248-17 declares November as National Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. Commissioner Tucci's resolution. Be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, New Jersey, that in accordance with provision of RS 40A-4-58, the following transfers of appropriation in the 2017 budget be and are the same are hereby authorized and approved from informational services, other expenses to building other expenses, $6,000. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. Whereas the Township of Nutley has the need to acquire dental plan services on behalf of the township, and whereas such services may be acquired as a non-fair and open contract pursuant to the provisions of NJSA 1944A-20.4 or 20.5 as appropriate, whereas IMAC Insurance and consultant shopped rates, but none of the quotes were comparable to benefits the township currently has with Delta Dental, and whereas the township has negotiated with Delta Dental of New Jersey, 1639 Route 10, P.O. Box 369, Parsippany, New Jersey, and they retained a one-year renewal contract with a 2% increase. Whereas the anticipated cost of the service will not exceed $362,100 per year, whereas funds are available from accounts number 8-01-526-243 and 801-707-243, and be certified by the Chief Financial Officer said funds to be available through the 2018 municipal budget. Whereas Delta Dental of New Jersey has completed and submitted a business entity disclosure certification which certifies that Delta Dental has not made any reportable contributions to a political or candidate committee in the Township of Nutley in the previous 1 year, and that the contracts will prohibit Delta Dental from making any reportable contributions to the term of the contract. Now, therefore, be resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, authorizes the Commissioner of Parks and Public Property to enter into a contract with Delta Dental of New Jersey. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. Whereas Township of Nutley entered into contract with Dugit's Tree Service, Tree Experts, 54 Notch Road, Woodland Park, New Jersey, for tree removal services, and whereas the Director of Parks and Public Property has recommended the following change order from said contract. Change order number 1, tree removal services, $8,000, where funds are available from account number 701-512-200 in the amount of $4,000, and ordinance number 3344A in the amount of $4,000, and has been certified by the Chief Financial Officer, and said certification is attached to this resolution. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners in the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that change order number 1 in the amount of $8,000 be and is hereby approved. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. Whereas the Township of Nutley received sealed bids for surplus equipment no longer in use by the Township on October 18, 2017, and whereas Robert Perez of Jersey 1, 495 Tunnelly Avenue, Jersey City, New Jersey, and Pat Pacino, 20 Clement Street, Nutley, New Jersey, were the high bidders for the following list of equipment. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the surplus items be sold to the highest bidders, Robert Perez and Pat Pacino. Move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. Commissioner Evans?
Thank you, Mayor. Whereas the Banker Group, West Caldwell, New Jersey, has been awarded a non-fair and open contract as a professional service pursuant to provisions of NJSA 19:44A, 20.4 and 20.5, whereas such services have exceeded the original contract amount of $25,275, including change order number 1 in the amount of $5,750 dated December 20th, 2016, Resolution 33716. Change order number 2 is for consulting services for $2,025. Whereas funds are available in budget account T 15909917. This is a trust account. These funds in total are not paid for by the taxpayers of New Jersey, of Nutley. They are paid for out of a trust account established by the redeveloper for the medical school in the amount of $2,025 and have been certified by the Chief Financial Officer. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that change order number 2 is a change from the contract previously made by the Township of Nutley with the Banker Group and is hereby authorized and approved. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye.
Be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, that the Treasurer be and is hereby authorized to refund overpayments of tax charges for Block 5304-14 in the amount of $2,242.80. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye.
Whereas public contracts laws gives local contracting units the ability to increase their bid threshold to a maximum threshold, and whereas NJSA 48:11-3A permits an increase in the bid threshold threshold if a qualified purchasing agent is appointed, as well as granted the authorization to negotiate and award such contracts below the bid threshold, whereas NJAC 5:34.5 establishes the criteria for qualifying as a QPA, whereas Kathy Rempszewski possesses the designation of QPA as issued by the Director of the Division of Local Governmental Services, whereas Kathy was appointed qualifying purchasing agent by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley through Resolution 215-17 on October 1st, 2017, whereas the Township desires to take advantage of their ability to increase the bid threshold. We are actually doing this temporarily to determine whether or not it is a full benefit. We'll evaluate this at the first of the year, and whether or not it will still continue to apply. So now therefore be resolved that the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey hereby increase the bid threshold to $30,000 in accordance with NJSA 48:11-3A. Be it further resolved that in accordance with NJAC 5:34.5.2, the Township Clerk shall forward a certified copy of the said resolution with a copy of Resolution 215-17 and Kathy Rempszewski's QPA certification to the Director of the Division of Local Governmental Services, Community Affairs. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. Commissioner Petracco?
I have resolution number 240-17. This is a grant for Municipal Alliance and insertion for the budget of the sum of $21,780. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers? Aye. Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. There they are. We're going to go back to ordinance introductions. Ordinance number 3370, bond ordinance providing for the improvement of the water supply and distribution system in and by the Township of Nutley and the County of Essex, New Jersey, appropriating $169,000, therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $161,000 bonds or notes of the Township for financing part of the cost thereof. I move this ordinance be passed to a second reading, advertised in the Nutley Sun, together with the notice required by law, and that further consideration of said ordinance.
Excuse me, it's a public hearing.
It's a public hearing?
Yeah. It was induced on October 3rd.
Oh. All right. Sorry about that.
You want to do that again?
All right.
Yeah,
So,
two?
let's have a public hearing on ordinance number 3370. Anybody like to be heard on ordinance number 3370? Seeing none.
Close public hearing.
Second.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. Public hearing on ordinance number 3371, bond
We're gonna-
ordinance providing for the, what? Move the ordinance. I'm getting ahead of myself
Yeah,
today.
exactly. Okay, take two.
Move the ordinance?
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. Public hearing is on order number 3371, bond ordinance providing for the reconstruction of various roadways and sidewalks in the Township of Nutley in the County of Essex, New Jersey, appropriating $409,000 thereof and authorizing the issuance of $388,550 bonds or notes of the Township for financing part of the cost thereof. Anybody like to be heard on ordinance number 3371? Seeing none?
Close the public hearing.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. Move the ordinance?
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. Ordinance number 3372, bond ordinance appropriating $1,181,300 and authorizing the issuance of $1,122,234 bonds or notes of the Township for various improvements or purposes authorized to be undertaken by the Township of Nutley in the County of Essex, New Jersey. Would anybody like to be heard on ordinance number 3372? Seeing none?
Yeah, just a quick comment. You know, all of these ordinances relate to our annual capital financing plan, where we try to stay close to 1.5 million in total to authorize the ongoing service needs. So in these bonds, we'll do road improvements, water improvements, as well as anything that's required for parks, public property, public safety, and DPW or any of the other departments. Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. Move the ordinance?
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye. Just for the record, resolution number 24917 was pulled. That concludes the business portion of the meeting. Madam Clerk?
Yes, Mayor. All persons addressing the Board of Commissioners regarding community concerns should approach the microphone and provide their name and address for the record. Unless further time is granted by the Board, each person shall limit their address to 5 minutes. All remarks to the Board and its individual members must be addressed to the Mayor. The Mayor may defer citizens' comments to the appropriate member of the Board. Dialogue between citizens and others addressing the Board shall be allowed unless the Mayor or presiding officer or the majority of the membership of the Board shall determine that the interests of decorum and/or the expeditious conduct of municipal business are being adversely affected by such dialogue.
Anybody like to be heard tonight and address the Board of Commissioners?
Mike Choker. I live on 60 Glendale Street in Nutley, New Jersey. I wanted to open a brew pub on Center Street. And I wanted to know, I know the town is having I wanted to know how you started or what to do.
Can you share a little bit about what is a brew pub?
So a brew pub would be a bar pretty much that makes its own beer. Makes 3,000 gallons.
So is that like a microbrewery?
Yeah, like a microbrew.
Is it, Counselor, isn't that governed by state law?
Yeah, we'd have to take a look at that and see what ordinance we would have to enact for that. Is it a separate microbrewery and a pub attached to it, or
So
will it run after when the pub is closed, will the microbrewery be running?
Yes.
So is it going to sell beer outside of the pub, or just to pub?
Just at the pub.
patrons?
Just pub patrons.
It's not going to be packaged and sold.
But I was actually trying to inquire to get a new license as well.
I don't think there's any liquor license available unless there's some pocket licenses out there.
I think there is pocket licenses out there. Right now, we're on Center Street. Where are you thinking? Where's that? By where?
Auto body shop next to the funeral home.
Oh, yeah, that's where they, one time they're going to do a car wash on that property, right?
The abandoned gas station you're talking
Right,
about.
yeah. Right near there, it's Brown's Funeral.
Would you knock it down and put up a different building?
Have you contacted the owner yet?
And within, do you know if there's any special guidance that says for a microbrewery concept that there's a special type of liquor license, or is it just a general license?
You do this.
Plenary? Yeah, you have to investigate, but I think there's some, if you're doing a brewery, you can serve flights and growlers, but that's about it, unless you can purchase someone's liquor license.
Yeah,
So we're going to have Mr. Genetempo, our town attorney, look into it. All right? Thank you.
Do you have an attorney? I was looking at this today. Right, can I give you my card so that when you get one, you can give my card on everything?
Anybody else? Thank you. And good luck. Anybody else like to address the Board of Commissioners this evening?
Can we just have your name, okay.
47 Franklin Avenue, Nutley. I noticed that the only new things that are coming into Nutley are pizza parlors. There's nothing to bring anybody into here. And with all the beauty salons, nail salons, pizza parlors, money is being spread out. Just what I'm trying to say is that we need some new, different things into Nutley. Because when I've been in business in Nutley for a long time, but everything is so split up now that nobody is really doing that well. So I was just wondering, are we going to open up more pizza parlors, restaurants, and beauty salons and nail salons?
Well, unfortunately, the town government doesn't do that. We don't open any businesses.
I might have an answer for you. My mother's a senior citizen, and she said never to give her age out again when I'm behind this microphone, so I'm not going to give it. But my mother remembers the days when you had the Nutley woman shop and this shop. There were a lot of things. And even myself, I asked the question, why can't I come to Nutley to buy a tie, right? What happened? What happened to these stores? So you know what I decided to do? I decided to talk to some of the merchants, some of the business people along Franklin Avenue. And they were asking the same questions, and I said, well, why is it that we're an attractive town? I mean, it's a great town, it's a safe town, it's a beautiful town, and you would think that businesses would want to come here. Well, it ends up that businesses do want to come here as they want to go to other communities around the state. But the one common thread was online shopping. The one common thread was that more people today are shopping online with their computers, and it's hurting small business operations in towns like us. So I would say to you that that's part of the problem. So because I know that this board and just about, I mean, many people who have lived here for years would love to see that come back. Maybe one day it will, but that's part of the answer, and it's a good question, and that's the answer.
It comes to my heart.
Sure, it does.
So I just, to know if anyone else was aware of the fact that
They are.
everything is being split up
Yeah.
I would say,
to a point where it's hard even to rent an apartment. I mean, I understand. I own buildings, so I know that if I'm going to rent it, I have to rent it at least to pay my taxes. So it's hard. But that was my statement.
Well, we appreciate you coming here. Commissioner, you...
no, I was just going to say that we have investigated to a degree, what some of the trends are in addition to what Commissioner Rogers has shared. And it's interesting because one of the things that if you think about our business district, one influence is the internet, the nature of the internet. Another influence is when you have large box retail right nearby, so Kohl's, Target. When we surveyed Nutley residents and basically asked them where they were going, it wasn't that they were all going to Ridgewood or they were going to Montclair, as everybody likes to say, but they were shopping 4 times a month at Kohl's and at Target.
You mentioned Montclair. Montclair has stores. Why can't we keep the stores that come in? They come in and they go.
Well, we have some that stay.
You're not grandfathered into Nutley.
It's up to everyone to patronize those stores that do open.
I'm sorry.
It's up to everyone to patronize those stores that are open.
I understand.
So, well, we appreciate you coming and voicing your concerns, and hopefully some new businesses open and everybody gets behind them and
On to pizza parlors.
they stay open. Yeah. Anybody else like to address the Board of Commissioners this evening? Seeing none, to adjourn?
Second.
Aye.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Petracco?
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli?
Aye.
Time is 7:35.
Take care, everybody.